Hello ladies and gentlemen of the internet, I am Jack of all trades. This is going to be my video going over what I think at the moment of the Attack on Titan Shingeki no Kyojin Season 3 Part 2 intro and outro. My favourite intro at the moment is Shinso Sasageo from Season 2. Favourite outro? I don't know. For a while my favourite was the first for Season 1. Then the second half of Season 1 was good. Season 2's outro is probably my least favourite. Season 3 Part 1, it was okay. But then they did that thing in the final episode of Part 1, and I freaked out when they did it.
Meeting up with Bertolt and Reiner and having them go, and they're now going to go back to attack, I think. But Ymir was like a traitor to the guy's cause. She hasn't showed up, and now the person she needs to become, like, she was a Titan. What? The heck is going on?
自分で何をやっているのか分かっているのか
What the heck is going on? No.
So I don't know where they all rank. I'll figure that out maybe at the end of this season. But in the meantime, I'm gonna blast through the intro and outro and sort of just go over my thoughts on moments as they come up and what I think they could mean. Okay, so here we go with the intro. Okay, big explosion of Bertolt transforming into the Colossal. And then we got all these nice shots, sort of slow motion of the soldiers going into battle. We get Levi. A discarded set of ODM gear, I think. Some of our mains. With the Beast Titan with like tents on top of the wall. Bertolt and Reiner with their backs to each other, so they've got each other's back. That shot does not look great. The CGI anyway. The Knuckle seeing the Titans transform, the Beast doing his shot put thing. Moment to catch your breath. Da, 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 da. Soldiers riding in, shutting off flares. Okay, this shows a bunch of them on horseback, so the horses are going to survive. The punch to the armored, are they going to beat the armored? I don't know. Episode 3, I haven't seen it yet. The Thunder Spears, a great development. This shot! Bertolt walking through the middle of Shingonshina. It gets rapid here. I'm gonna go back and look at that in a moment. It really does feel like they've just mashed the other intros together, and it's great, apart from Red Swan. Well, Red Swan's good, but, you know, they haven't mashed it in here. Okay, so jumping back a bit. Like the punch. We've got Jean, Connie, and Sasha going over the Thunder Spears, and Mikasa doing the da-da-da-da-da-da-da from... It's brilliant. Then we've got the city on fire with the Colossal walking down the middle, sort of where Reiner charged initially in episode like 2. I can't make out any distinct characters among these. I mean, You know, they could be certain characters, but whoever they are, they all have thunder spears. So I'll be interested to see how they work against the Colossal, because the Colossal had the whole steam expulsion thing. So we'll see how that pans out, I hope. Levi fighting the Beast, followed by Hanji looking up, surprised without her goggles on. This shot of the Colossal looking down, possibly looking sad, with a skull for like the other half of the head. That's an interesting overlay. I don't know what it means. We're gonna find out, I hope. And it's not just some random thing like the Beast Titan running with dinosaurs from Shinzo Sasageo, which is still incredibly hype, but it didn't pan out to anything. It might in the future, but at the moment it hasn't built up to anything. Armin sort of waking up shocked. He jolts awake, followed by a shot of Shingon Shina. A few shots of Shingon Shina. Are they anything in particular? Not too fast for me to make out if they're from anything in particular. Jean firing the thunder spears and a bunch of them go off. Okay, this is a bit of a callback with the from Shinzo Sasageo with the hearts sort of showing through. You've got a bunch of soldiers on horseback, based, I'm guessing the one of the little Levi. You got the Beast Titan, the Luggage Titan, and all these other random ones. Side note, I was thinking about this. The Beast Titan must have some measure of control over what sort of Titan people change into, right? Because the front line were all sort of, 15-meter small Titans, but then these ones at the back are all bigger. So, well, not 15, because 15 is like Aaron's Titan, but smaller Titans at the front and then bigger ones at the back. So you must have some level of control over it. Okay, that went too fast for me to catch. Okay. I almost regret pausing on this frame. Someone with the case that has the Titan serum, I assume, putting it in someone else's hand, or someone else handing it to them, and that someone else looks pretty dead from how pale they are and covered in blood. That's totally building off the end credits thing from the last half of the season. Eren, tears in his eyes, with having just come out of Titan. A shot from Season 2's outro, which I think is like explaining the origin of Titans, but it's so abstract that it doesn't make any sense at this point. A shot of like the farm. I think that's the farm where like Historia was, with like children. Like I assume it was like an orphanage sort of thing or something. I'd need to go back and see it. Okay, a shell. This is... I doubt it's going to happen this season, but at some point they're going to get to the ocean, they're going to get to a desert, and see all these things that are outside the walls. So, I don't know when it's going to happen, but it will eventually. I assume that's the lock for the basement, followed by a shot from outro 2. I think that's Erwin standing over someone who's reaching up. I don't know what that entirely is. That's like... That's from outro... That's from Season 3 Part 1 outro, but they've added a, like, soldier's boot over top of it and changed, like, the grass and stuff. It's interesting. Historia, Her Majesty. Hope we see her at some point this season. We got her. Yeah, okay, I thought so. I assume these will be... I haven't gone back to episode 2 yet to check. But I said, it's like, because I recognize Mike and Nanaba, it's like, you could probably like look at that pile of corpses and pick out individual characters. This sort of showing a lineup of them, yeah. Because it's What? Oh, this also could be implying that Erwin's gonna die here and, join the dead. You got Erwin, Mike, or Mike, Nanaba behind him. At the very back, you've got one of the other girls who was with Nanaba at Castle Utgard. The guy with the bandana was sort of like, he wasn't an official part of Levi's squad, but he was like the guy taking guard of the horses, wasn't he? And I think he got sort of Levi squad members. You've got that girl at the far left who was killed by Kenny's gang at the start of the season. I can't make out who it is on the side before the flag transition from the first OP. Crows flying away, I think that's in the second OP, or it might have been doves in the second one, but I've switched it for crows here. I don't know. This is me just spitballing. I don't remember exactly. Shot of the sun. Camera goes over the wall, looking out over the world. Transitions to a desert. And then we just get a flash of images. We get two that I can't make out. One of Levi. Mikasa going through the city in that brilliant shot. Thunder spears. Soldiers riding around on horses. I think this is just a flash of shots from this intro. Yeah. It's just a flash of shots we've already seen. Followed by the transformation explosion from the beginning, but backwards. And then the basement. Okay. That's given me some new thoughts and theories having seen that. It'll be interesting to see if any of them come true or not. And then we're on to the outro. Most of the outros all have this sort of melancholic feel to them. I mean, except from season ones, they sort of picked up towards the end. And this is cool, seeing them all sort of back in class, back when they were in training. I don't reckon... Well, let's see. You got Eren, Mikasa, and Armin in the front of the class. I don't recognize who it is beside Mikasa. I think it's Hannah on the table beside Armin, and I don't recognize the other two. You got Jean, Connie, and Sasha. You've got Bertolt and Reiner behind them, with Ymir and Krista at the back. I don't remember her name. She died. Don't know who that is. He's the guy who couldn't even survive the mountain training thing, and Krista and Ymir almost died having to save him. You got Annie. We've got that guy who was killed by the Leaping Titan back in season 1. I know they all have names. I've seen the wiki. I don't remember any of them. I think it's Thomas? Yes, Thomas is the one who gets eaten by the Leaping Titan. Shardis and Eren failing with Mikasa, Jean, Connie, and Sasha all succeeding. Seeing the iconic potato girl scene from another angle. Eren, Armin, Bertolt, and Reiner all sitting talking with everyone else, so just mucking about and chatting below. Cool. Ymir and Krista. Ymir appears a few times throughout this. I don't know if we're going to see her this season or not. The music kicks up. Name of Love. We've got Eren succeeding. Got the training for like slicing the napes and stuff. Annie and Mikasa's fight. Oh. Eren and Jean's fight. Oh. It gives you this weirdly nostalgic feel. It's bizarre. Everyone's choosing to stay with the scouts, and Annie walking off to join the MPs. And this shot, I think this is them all standing on top of the wall, walking out beyond it, but it's probably not going to happen because Historia was standing with them. It just dawned on me I probably kept switching between calling her Krista and Historia throughout this. My bad. Yeah. I really liked these outros, this intro and outro for this half of the season. It may end up being my favorite intro as time progresses. Outro, I don't know where it ranks in particular because I don't have much of a preference amongst them, other than season 2 sort of being the worst, which sucks because I think season 2 had one of the best intros. But anyway, without any further ado, episode 3 came out. I'm gonna get on recording that now. I've been Jack of all trades. If you want to see more content like this from me, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out everything else I'm doing on the channel. Until next time, bye.